Good morning and welcome. Here we are to do the insights and planetary aspects for today, and it's March the 3rd today. We've got a void, of course, from 056 a.m. into Sagittarius. So the moon is conjunct Sagittarius at 00.56 a.m. So when we move into the influence of Sagittarius, we are inspired, more philosophical, optimistic, and feeling adventurous. We tend to feel adventurous, but also feel the need for independence. So Sagittarius, the positive traits for Sagittarius are expansive, optimistic, generous, compassionate, loving justice, equality, dependable. The negative traits are blindly optimistic, extremist, prone to exaggeration, wasteful, vain, unbalanced belief system, and and just a bit tactless and overbearing sometimes. When Sagittarius is in a dysfunctional state, they can be a bit over the top, a bit too loud, a bit too enthusiastic, a bit much of everything. So hopefully the Sagittarian influence that's working with you is a positive influence. So tap into the positive side and be aware of those negative sides so that you can avoid them. So the key words for Sagittarius are expansion, fortune, optimism, enthusiasm, and philosophy. Now, Sag is ruled by Jupiter, and it's often called the luckiest sign of the zodiac. Jupiter is related to growth and expansion. So when we're being influenced by Sagittarius, we can experience everything in a larger and more expanded way. Now we've got the moon sextile Pluto at 3:20 a.m. Deep-rooted feelings surface. Use opportunity to transform relationships. The moon square Saturn at 8:11 p.m. Internal conflict, feelings of loneliness and depression and separateness. Mercury opposition Lilith at 8:45 p.m. Polarizing and straight talk can cause conflict or bring harmony with others. So you may have deep-rooted feelings forcing their way to the surface in a very powerful way this morning. This is a great opportunity to deal with them in a positive way and to look deeply into what message these feelings are bringing you and how you can actually benefit from them. This can help you to heal and transform some type of relationship, including your relationship with yourself. You could have feelings of loneliness or separateness, or you may sense these feelings in people around you. If you are feeling lonely or sense that someone around you is feeling that way, reach out. Give and receive support. Sometimes a hug can say 1,000 words of comfort. Be there for yourself and with those who you love and who love you. Be careful to be diplomatic today, under the influence of Sagittarius. You may be a little tactless. Speak directly and truthfully, but also gently. By having honest heart-to-heart conversations delivered in a gentle and kind, thoughtful way can bring harmony with others. By the same token, if you are tactless and speak too directly and severely, it could have the opposite effect, exactly the opposite effect. So try and be tactful today. Try and think a bit before you speak. Be careful not to do anything in excess today. Be kind and gentle to yourself and others. Don't overdo the exercise. Go for a gentle, relaxing walk rather than an enthusiastic sprint. It's a good day to get out in the garden and prune citrus trees and other plants that would benefit from a trim back. I don't know that you'd be getting out in the garden here today. It's we've had a very short walk this morning because it's very overcast and a bit showery, but it's also very, very humid and not very pleasant to be out there in that really heavy humidity. It sort of makes the air a bit heavier and harder to breathe. I'll just go back and see if there's anything that I've missed. Being under that Sagittarian influence, it can be a really lovely, positive thing. It can be like it is the lucky sign. You can, really enjoy life to the fullest, and that. But there are just those little things that you've got to watch that may come in, like the negative influences that you don't want to be excessive while you've got Sagittarius connecting with your moon and influencing you at the moment, because it's easy with Jupiter and Sagittarius around to go into excess and that doesn't really serve you. So, but it can be good for getting things done, and it can be good for being successful at what you want to get done too. So it's nice. What else is happening? Not so many placements today. So when the moon is square Saturn in the evening, you could have a bit of internal conflict going on, and that loneliness coming in, and that separateness. Just remember, you're never alone, and like you could be sensing that from somebody else as well. So, if that's the case, just be kind to each other and support each other. Give each other a hug. Just be there for yourself and for others, and know that you don't have to be alone, that there are people there that do care about you, and Spirit's always walking with you and wanting to give you a hug. So just remember that if you get into those deep, dark feelings of loneliness and loss and just feeling really low, just try and shift that feeling. It can be very hard sometimes, but to know that you're never alone, and call a friend and have a chat, or don't let yourself wallow in that loneliness and go deeper into the dark hole. Try and lift yourself out of it and be with others, or do something that makes you feel loved. pamper yourself in some way so that it makes you feel good, and that it shows you that you love yourself, and that's the most important thing. You need to give yourself the love you need primarily. What else is happening? Yeah, so good straight talks with people can be beneficial as long as you're diplomatic and careful about how you put things. So I think that's basically covered it all. Wasn't so many placements today. So yeah, can't see anything else. All right, so that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, please give it the thumbs up. Subscribe and share online. Whatever you do with your day, have a wonderful day. If it's hot and muggy where you are, get yourself in a cool place and do something that you enjoy doing. And that, kick back and relax and have some fun. Okay, as always, lots of love and many blessings. Bye for now.